Hey, I'm Christina and you're watching Creative Hub TV. This is the place to be seen and heard. I'm really excited today to be chatting to Madison, who is behind the scenes with Adam Brand, one of Australia's greatest country music stars. Adam started his career in 1997 and has gone on to producing 11 albums that has certainly marked his place in the Australian country music history books. Through his impressive career, Adam has won many Country Music Awards of Australia and ARIA Awards in 2000 and 2006. In 2001, Brand won 3 Country Music Awards of Australia for Album of the Year, Male Vocalist of the Year and Song of the Year. Adam has won Mo Award for Male Country Performer of the Year. In 2002, he won a further Mo Award for Male Country Performer of the Year. In 2003, Brand also won a CMAA Award Heritage Song of the Year for the Anzac. In 2014, album My Side of the Street earned him the Country Music Award of Australia for Male Artist of the Year. He is also the winner of 14 Golden Guitar Awards. Adam has been nominated and won so many awards throughout his career that he has become a household name in Australia. This year, Adam celebrates 20 years in the industry and hits the road with his Milestones national tour. If 2018 couldn't get any better, Adam won the Country Music Channel Artist of the Year and the Best Video of the Year. Let's cross over to Madison, who is backstage with Adam Brand right now. Hey Madison and Adam, how are you?
G'day Christina, Adam here, how are you?
Yes, Christina, we are at the Mudgerbah Show and we're here with Adam Brand, who's going to be entertaining tonight in the Night Spectacular. Adam, you have done so many shows, you've got to admit this is going to be one of the best.
It has to be, right? It has to be. You're here, we're at the 90th anniversary of this show, which is amazing. I mean, not many things last 10 or 20 years, let alone 90 years. It shows you how much support in the community there is for this show. Walking around, you can feel the atmosphere. It's warm. People are just having a great time. There's families. It's just really nice to be at this kind of event.
It is, and Adam, you've got to admit, there's not a lot of shows, like you say, that go past the 90 years because it's a hard slog for farmers to bring their cattle and all of their stock to shows these days. And it's not like it used to be when, you won high beef cattle and that would actually shoot you into a great year for selling and that sort of thing. I mean, have you had a lot of experience with cattle and horses and that sort of thing in your past?
Look, not a lot in the show society, obviously, but I think what you can definitely feel here is a lot of passion. They're here because they love it and because of the passion for what they do. The best lamington, the best scones, the best crochet, this and that. It's a tradition, and I think it's something that'll be sad if we do lose it.
They're a very proud people, the country people. And the other thing too, Adam, is when you travel, like you go overseas a lot, do you really love going out back, and entertaining throughout Australia? I mean, do you get that great country response?
Absolutely you do, and this year especially, I've got an anniversary this year. It's a 20-year anniversary, and what I wanted to do is I wanted to get off the beaten track more than I've done so in the past. So I'm playing in little places that I've never played before. Some of the places I've never heard of before, and I think that's really for what it's been doing for me and for my band. It's been really invigorating us, giving us back more passion. Because we're going to places and people are just really appreciative. When you go out to the far reaches of our country, I think people get really appreciative because they think, wow, you've made an effort to come here. And usually for them to go and see a show, no matter who it is, they've got to travel. They've got to make all the effort, So, look, events like this, I think, were the backbone of Australia. And sadly, a lot of them are falling by the wayside. But that's not the case here.
No. Well, they have a massive volunteer base. And you would see this, and like you're saying, when people leave their farms, it's a big deal to leave a farm for a day. Now, I'd like to ask you a question, a couple of things. Firstly, would you try a different genre other than the type of singing you're singing now?
Yeah, I've actually toyed with it, I like the whole big band swing, Sinatra, Dean Martin sort of thing.
Ooh.
So I've kind of toyed with the idea at some point, putting on a bit of a suit and a tux.
Wow.
And even doing some of my songs and some classics and some songs that not necessarily are big band swing songs. Can you imagine? Can you imagine, a bit of AC/DC done in a big band swing style or something?
Different, very different.
Yeah.
You never know. And there are a lot of classics from those great music genres that people are re-enjoying now. Because artists like you are thinking, I'm passionate about that music still, so I'd like to give it a go.
Absolutely. And songs like, New York, New York, I Did It My Way, and all those great standards. I think, they're classic songs. They're never going to lose their spark or spectacularness about them. Is that a word? Spectacularness?
Well, I use it often, so it must be.
Spectacularness is a word. All right, you're going to find it in the Oxford Dictionary next year. They're just amazing songs. So, I think when genres do sort of cross over and you get a country singer sing with a big band, singing a classic song like that with a bit of a different twist, it might be interesting. Of course, it might be rubbish. Who knows?
Well, you've got to give it a stab. At least it'll be memorable.
Yes, exactly.
Now, there is something else. I've heard that you do have a bit of a love of dirt bikes. Do you have one of your own, and do you ride it or race it?
Yes. I love racing. I love anything. Racing shopping trolleys. If I'm in the supermarket and there's two of us, we're racing. All right. So a bit of a big kid like that. But I do have a dirt bike. Actually, they're little bikes called thumpers. They're like little mini bikes made for big kids.
Oh, radio.
But
not far to fall then, is it?
Not far to fall. And I can tell you about that personally because the last time I was on my little thumper, which is 160cc mini thumper it's called, I came off it and I broke these two ribs.
Oh.
So I haven't been back on it since. I've been a little bit, I don't want to say I'm scared, but a little bit shy.
A little bit shy
of getting back on there. But I've raced the V8 Ute series. I've raced Speedway. I raced the every now and again when I get time, I race a class called the Legend cars. They look like little 1930s, 1940 coupes and sedans, real old style, and we race them on the dirt track Speedway.
Awesome. So where did that song come from? Was that from the love of the sport, the dirt track cowboy song?
Certainly did. Yeah, I grew up going to the Speedway. My mum was taking me to Claremont Speedway in Perth since I was in nappies.
Wow.
So it was just in the blood. I
was brought up with it too. I love it. The smell of it.
Yeah.
Just sets your heart on fire.
You're a redhead?
Yeah, I love it.
Yep.
But also, important year this year for the Light Horse. It's, 100-year end of the war commemoration. So your song, Anzacs, is that very important to you in this year in particular?
Certainly is. It's a song that I feel really honoured and blessed to be able to sing. And there are times at concerts when there'll be a young fella, let's say 17, 18 years old, standing there with his hand on his heart, and standing next to him is an older gentleman who's maybe 70 years old, and they're standing side by side, both with their hands on their heart, singing the words to this song. And at times like that, I just feel proud. Really proud to be able to sing this song, to be an Australian. And that song's not for me. People stand up during that song in respect to the men and women who served our country, and for the Light Horse to have their anniversary and for them to be here at the Mudgee Bar show, I think is a really cool thing. And I think a couple of them are going to come out during that song on their horses.
Oh, that's a big secret.
Which is going to be pretty cool.
Yeah, tonight will be the Adam Brand Spectacular, and we've got that extra twist, like you say, and we're really, really happy to have you here. It's going to be an exciting night, Adam, and we look forward to seeing what you got with this new album. Congratulations.
It's a greatest hits album. It's called Milestones 20 Years. Throughout the years, all the songs off different albums, a couple of new songs. My new one called Milestones is on there. And there's also a couple of other, what do you call them, nuggets. I'm not sure if they're nuggets of gold or nuggets of rock. But they were my very first songs I ever wrote and ever recorded. And they're not very good, all right? But I put them on there just to showcase where I've come from to where I am today.
Yeah, well, that's excellent. I'm sure it's going to be another winner, because congratulations on being Australian Artist of the Year.
Thanks.
Well done. I know you're a very humble person, but congratulations, and just keep singing great songs. Thank you so much for being with us on Chtv.
Thank you, Madison and Adam. Well, that's it from us from CHTV. Thank you to Madison
G'day,
and
Christina.
Adam.
Adam here. How are you? She's in the studio. Was she inside this? Christina, you in there? I know what you guys do when you're, hey, having a cup of tea. Probably a bit of whiskey in there. Are you in there?
11,
All right, Dale.
12, 13,
Bye, Christina.
and
Thank
Christina.
you. Bye.
Oh, well.
George. And cut. Thank you.
Oh, no. We're going to have to leave you with some of the highlights from Adam's show. Thank you for watching CHTV. See you next time.
Did I drink too much? Yes, I did. Did I screw things up? Yeah, just to think of all been there. And I ain't gonna quit, 'cause I'll give you what I've got to give. Take on board the things you said. I promise you I'll give you my best. Learn some things along the way. You can't take back the things you said. You can't undo the things that you've done. My life's my home. Every corner of this house is a milestone. I'm still here, still learning things. Got a few miles on me, but I still got dreams. So let's raise the beat.